Magandang araw. So, let us start our module number 8 with the lesson title of Rational Expressions and Functions. So, first, let us identify what are our learning targets for this lesson. First is to explain rational functions and expressions by providing examples. Of course, before tayo, para ma-explain natin to, we have to provide examples para mas maintindihan ninyo. And then, second is to solve problems involving the simplification, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of rational expressions. That's why, nagsimula tayo sa mga factoring, sa kung paano mag-add, subtract, divide, and multiply ng mga polynomials natin. So, dito, gagamitin natin or i-apply natin yung mga natutunan natin from the previous topics. So first, ano nga ba yung sinasabi nating rational functions? So rational functions are mathematical expressions that involve the ratio of two polynomials. Okay, so ibig sabihin, ratio of two polynomials. Meaning, pag sinabi natin ratio, yaan yung naka-equal. Okay? So, they play a crucial role in algebra, helping us understand the complex relationships and solve a variety of problems. So, ito kasi yung mga magagamit natin for us to be, pag nagsagot tayo, ay simplified na siya. So, let us consider that the rational function, ito, yung f of x is equal to 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 all over x minus 1. So, therefore, ito yung mga nakarasyon natin. Okay, so kung mapapansin natin, meron tayong first polynomial, okay, sa taas, and then another polynomial natin sa baba. So, from simplifying expressions to solving equations, rational functions are powerful tools that extend our understanding of algebra and its application in the real world. So, dito na natin magagamit yung mga pinag-aralan natin previously sa ibang mga modules natin. So, here, again, a rational expression is a fraction in which both the numerator and denominator are polynomial. So, when we say polynomials, ibig sabihin two or more terms. Minsan naman, isa lang yung term niya, which is constant lang. Still, polynomial pa rin siya. And then, examples of rational functions, ito, f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 all over x squared minus 1. And another one is, like for example, g of y is equal to y squared plus y plus 1 all over 3y minus 4. So first natin na pag-aralan is how to simplify rational expressions. And when we say simplify, ibig sabihin ay paiikliin natin or yung mahabang expression na binigay sa atin ay paliitin natin. Like for example, ang haba-haba niyan, pero pwede naman palang isulat as ganito. Okay? So, rational expressions are reduced to lowest terms or simplified if the numerator and denominator have no common factors other than plus or minus or positive or negative 1. The steps in simplifying rational functions are as follows. So we have two steps. Factor the numerator and denominator completely and then cancel or divide out the common factors in the numerator and denominator. So yun yung sinasabi natin na pwede naman pala yung mahaba na yung paiikliin natin. Okay? So, let us move here in our OneNote for us to have our examples. So first, laki lang natin to. Okay, example number 1, simplifying rational expression. So let us use yung ating letter A. Tayo ng red. Okay. So, for letter A natin, sabi sa atin, we have x squared minus x minus 2 all over 2x plus 2. Okay. So, sabi sa atin, first step is to factor out. Okay? I-factor daw natin yung ating mga polynomials. Pero ito, it is not necessarily na lahat yan ay factorable. Okay? Titignan niyo pa rin kung talaga bang nafa-factor siya. Okay? So, previously, last week, napag-aralan naman na natin on how to factor or factorization of polynomials. I assume na na-master nyo na siya kasi nga gagamitin na natin siya. So, here, x squared minus x minus 2. Okay? So, this is, kapag na-master nyo na siya, makukuha nyo na rin siya kaagad. Like, for example, gamit na tayo agad ng x dito, then another x, then close parenthesis natin. And then, we have negative 2. And again, negative 2 has the factors of negative 2 times positive 1 or positive 2 times negative 1. So, since yung ating middle term is negative x, therefore, kung papansin nyo, dapat mas malaki si 2 na naka-negative kasi negative yung kinalabasan niya. So, we have here x minus 2, then x plus 1. Okay? So, sana naiintindihan kung paano natin na-factor out to. If not, pwede nyong balikan yung ating naging discussion from the last time. Then, 2x plus 2, kanilang GCF is 2. So, ibig sabihin, labas natin si 2. And then, we have 2x divided by 2, we have x plus 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So, therefore, kung yan ay i-distribute natin, 2 times x is equal to 2x, then 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So, therefore, kung papansin natin, meron tayong x plus 1 at x plus 2, x plus 1 sa numerator, and then we also have x plus 1 sa ating denominator. So, ibig sabihin, sabi sa atin sa step 2, we can cancel out the same factor. So, therefore, cancel natin si x plus 1, and then, may matitira tayo ngayon na x minus 2 over 2. And this is now your final answer. Okay? So, let us now move to example. Try natin si example letter D. Okay? So, si B and C, pwede nyo siyang gamitin or pwede nyo siyang itry. Okay, sige, kay B na lang muna tayo para makita nyo kapag naman trinomial siya. So, we have letter B, x squared minus x minus 6 over x squared plus x minus 2. Okay? So, when we factor this out, yung nasa taas muna natin, we have x squared minus x as minus 6. So, therefore, sulat lang tayo ng x, then another x na may parenthesis. And then, negative 6, check natin yung ating third term. We have negative 6, and negative 6 has the factors of negative 6 times positive 1, positive 6 times negative 1, negative 3 times positive 2, and positive 3 times negative 2. And since negative yung um, kanyang middle term and x lang siya, therefore, si 3 and 2 ang gagamitin natin. So, sino ang magiging negative? Of course, yung mas mataas, which is si 3. So, we have x minus 3 and then x plus 2. All over, okay, so we have here x squared plus x minus 2. Kung mapapansin nyo from our previous example, ito, 'di ba meron siyang x squared minus x minus 2. Ang pinagkaiba nila is um, yung kanilang middle term, which is negative yung una, positive naman to. So, therefore, dapat daw ay mas malaki ngayon si positive 2 ang naka-positive and then si 1 naman ngayon ang naka-negative. Para pag pinag-plus nyo yan, positive 2 plus negative 1, we have positive 1. Okay? So, sino naman ngayon ang nakikita natin na magkamuka ng factor sa numerator and denominator? We have x plus 2. May x plus 2 ka sa taas, may x plus 2 ka sa baba, then therefore, cancel out. So, ang matitira na lang sa atin dito is that we have x minus 3 over x minus 1. And this is now your final answer. Okay? So, the letter C and letter D, I will leave this to you. Try to answer this one para makita nyo kung naintindihan. Okay? And then, let us now move to the next topic natin, which is adding and subtracting rational expressions. So, of course, if we simplify, we can, of course, have the operations of adding and subtracting. So, adding and subtracting rational expressions is similar to the process of adding and subtracting rational numbers. So, katulad lang din kung pag-add natin ng numbers, okay? Kaya lang dito, naka-polynomial kasi siya, naka-expressions siya. So, let us examine the following examples to illustrate this. So, balik tayo sa OneNote para mas madali kasi mas malaki yung ating space dito. Okay? Ayan. So here, let us have this example, adding and subtracting rational expressions with equal denominators, okay? So let us first try with equal denominators. Ibig sabihin, pareho daw sila ng denominator. At kung mapapansin natin, from the example A, we have x plus 2 quantity squared yung kanilang denominator. So therefore, ang gagawin lang natin dito is just the same process with yung mga previous natin na nagawa. Okay? So, therefore, ang gagawin lang natin dito, we have, okay, letter A, x plus 7 over x plus 2 quantity squared plus 3x plus 1 over x plus 2 quantity squared. And 'di ba meron tayong rule in fractions na kung saan pag pareho ang denominator, therefore, ang gagawin na lang natin is to add up or sum up our numerator. So therefore, pagsamahin lang natin, ang magiging kanilang denominator is as is pa rin, which is x plus 2 quantity squared. And then, sa numerator natin, pagsasamahin lang natin, we have x plus 7 and then plus 3x plus 1. Okay? And then, iayos lang natin siya. We have x plus 7 plus 3x plus 1 over quantity x plus 2 squared. And then, combining like terms in our numerator, we have x and 3x. So, x plus 3x is equivalent to 4x. Plus, okay, we have 7 plus 1, we have 8 over x plus 2 squared. And kung mapapansin natin, our numerator is still can be factorized or simplified. Okay, factor out natin siya. So, si 4x plus 8, they have the common factor of 4. Okay, so of 4. So, therefore, labas natin si 4. And then, 4x divided by 4, we have x. Plus, 8 divided by 4 is 2. Then, over. Okay, we have x plus 2 quantity square. Pwede natin silang paghiwalayan. We can write this as x plus 2 times x plus 2. So, therefore, kung mapapansin natin, we have x plus 2 sa taas, and then we also have x plus 2 sa baba. And then, kung mapapansin ninyo, pareho, sa denominator natin, we have 2x plus 2, dalawang x plus 2. But take note na hindi yan parehong ika-cancel, okay? Kung ilan lang yung kinancel mo sa taas, dapat yun lang din yung bilang na ika-cancel mo sa baba. Hindi pwede na ika-cancel mo rin sila pareho. No. Okay? So, mali yun. So, therefore, dapat pag nag-cancel ka ng isa sa taas, isa lang din sa baba. So, ang matitira sa atin ngayon is that our final answer will be equivalent to 4 over x plus 2. And this is now your final answer. Okay? So, let us have our letter B. Okay, letter B example naman natin. We have 6x plus 7 over 2x minus 1 minus 2x plus 9 over 2x minus 1. So again, they have the equal denominators. Therefore, sulat lang natin, same pa rin yung denominator which is 2x minus 1. Then yung nasa taas natin ay isulat lang ulit natin ma-minus natin or subtract our numerators. We have 6x plus 7. And take note, huwag niyo siyang isusulat agad as tuloy-tuloy. Okay? You have to write the minus sign and then don't forget your parentheses. We have 2x plus 9. Okay? Kasi magbabago yan. Okay? So, iayos natin siya ngayon. Again, yung ating denominator is 2x minus 1. Yung nasa taas, 6x. Wala naman tayong other operation or sign sa labas ng parentheses. So, we have 6x plus 7. While here, yung nasa negative natin or yung minus natin, we have to distribute yung negative natin. So, we have negative times 2x, we have minus 2x. And then, we have negative times positive 9, we have negative 9. Okay? Then, simplifying this or combining like terms, we have 6x minus 2x. We have 4x, positive 4x. Then, positive 7 minus 9 is we have negative 2 over 2x minus 1. And then, kung mapapansin natin that 4x minus 2, meron silang common factor which is 2. So, ang gagawin natin dito is ilabas natin si 2. Then, 4x divided by 2 is 2x minus 2 divided by 2 is 1 over 2x minus 1. And kung mapapansin natin, again, meron tayong same factor from numerator and denominator. We have 2x minus 1 sa taas, 2x minus 1 sa baba. And then, cancel out. Matitira ngayon yung ating, ang natira na lang is 2. And 2 now is our final answer. Okay. So, here. Next natin, tuloy na natin dito. So, adding and subtracting again, rational expressions, but in unequal. Okay? Unequal denominator or no common factors. Okay. Wala daw siyang, hindi daw equal yung denominator nila, hindi pareho yung denominator, and also, hindi rin ala silang common factor. Okay. So, what we are going to do here is, we have this solution. Okay? We have this formula na ax over bx plus or minus cx over dx is equal to cross multiplication, butterfly method. We have ax times dx, multiply lang natin yung numerator sa denominator ng kabila, plus or minus kung ano yung binigay na ating operation, dx times cx or denominator times the numerator, dx times cx all over the product of the both denominators dx times dx. But take note that dx on dx should not be equal. We do not have 0 as denominator. Okay? So let us perform letter A. We have 3 minus x over 2x plus 1 plus x over x minus 1. Kung papansin natin, we have different denominators, 2x plus 1 and x minus 1. So, we will be using our formula. So, again, ang gagawin lang natin is the butterfly method. We have to multiply first the numerator and the denominator. So, with this, we have 3 minus x times x minus 1. And then, since plus yung ginamit dito, plus. Okay? Then, we have bx times cx or the denominator times the numerator. We have 2x plus 1 multiplied by x. All over the bx times dx or the product of our both denominators. We have 2x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay. Baka mamaya ang gawin ninyo ay kayo ay mag-cancel. Eh ma'am, may x minus 1 po doon, tapos may x minus 1 po sa baba, may 2x plus 1 po sa taas, 2x plus 1 din po sa baba. No, mali yan. Okay? Hindi kayo pwedeng mag-cancel out hanggat meron kayong operation na nasa taas. Okay? Unless yan ay naka-multiplication lang, wala halimbawang nakalagay na ganyan, So, therefore, pwede kang mag-cancel. But, kung meron yang plus, hindi kayo pwedeng mag-cancel. Okay, take note of that. Okay, so, simplifying this, okay, so, ang gagawin lang natin is to use FOIL method. Okay, so, dito muna tayo sa umpisa. We have 3 times x, we have 3x. Then, outer natin, 3 times negative 1, we have negative 3. And then, yung inner natin, negative x times x, we have negative x squared. Then, last term is negative x times negative 1, we have positive x. Okay? And then, on our second part, okay, plus na lang natin since plus naman yan, wala namang magbabago. Okay? So, ano lang natin to, distribute lang natin. 2x times x, we have 2x squared. And then, positive 1 times x, we have positive x. All over, yung nasa baba natin na 2x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay. So, hindi ko muna siya isi-simplify. Try natin na baka may makancel out tayo later. We have 2x plus 1, then x minus 1. Okay? So, simplifying this, combining like terms, umpisahan muna natin sa may highest exponent. We have 2x squared and then minus x squared. So, 2x squared, positive 2x squared minus x squared, we have x squared. And then, next naman natin, we have our x. We have positive x, and 3x. So, we have 3x plus x. We can have here plus 5x. And then, lastly, ang natitira na lang ay si negative 3. So, sulat na lang natin si negative 3. Okay? We have minus 3 over 2x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay. So, here, is x squared plus 5x minus 3 can be factored out? Meron ba siyang magiging factor na lalabas ay ito? So, let's try. Sabi natin, ang una natin ginagawa dyan is to check the last term. We have negative 3. And negative 3 has the factors of negative 3 times positive 1 or positive 3 times negative 1. Pag ba sinum up natin yan, ay makukuha ba natin si positive 5? Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. And positive 3 minus 1 is what? We have positive 2. Therefore, hindi natin nakuha si positive 5. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya pwedeng i-factor out. Okay? Wala siyang magiging factor dyan. Or hindi whole number yung makukuha natin factor kung ipipilit natin siyang i-factor out. So, therefore, kung ganyan, ay isimplify na lang din natin yung nasa ilalim. Okay? So, wala tayong problema sa numerator. We have x squared plus 5x minus 3 over, okay? So, using FOIL method again, 2x times x, we have 2x squared. And then, outer, we have 2x times negative 1, we have negative 2x. Then, our inner, positive 1 times x, we have positive x. Then, on the last part, we have positive 1 times negative 1, we have negative 1. And then, combining like terms, okay, so we have x squared plus 5x minus 3 over, okay, 2x squared, wala naman siyang ibang kasama. Negative 2x plus x, we have negative x, then minus 1. Okay, so with that, this is now our final answer. Okay, so, try natin sa letter B. Sige. Okay, but then, burahin ko lang to para magamit natin yung space. So, letter B naman natin, we have 1 over x squared minus 2 over x plus 1. Okay, again, butterfly method lang tayo. Ang gagawin lang natin is to multiply the first numerator to the second denominator, then minus first denominator times the second numerator all over the product of both denominators. So we have 1 times x plus 1 minus 2 times x squared all over our x squared times x plus 1. Okay, so simplifying this, 1 times x, we have x. Then 1 times 1, we have x plus 1. Then minus 2 times x squared, we have 2x squared all over, okay, x squared. Try na lang muna natin ulit. Wag muna natin ulit siyang i-simplify. We have x squared times x plus 1. Okay? So, i-rewrite natin to. Yung ating taas, unahin muna natin si negative 2x squared. Negative 2x squared plus x plus 1 all over, we have x squared times x plus 1. Okay. Factorable kaya si negative 2x squared plus x plus 1? Okay. Tingnan natin sa ating ginamit na module. So, letter B. Okay. So, factorable ba siya? Yes, na-factor out nila. We have negative times 2x plus 1. Ito. But then, parang hindi naman din siya ma-factor out. Okay? So, dito, tignan natin. Okay. So, kung hindi naman na siya ma-factor out, therefore, ito na rin yung magiging final answer natin. Okay? So, but then, you still try if na-factor out siya. Pero kung hindi naman siya ma-factor out, no need to another like, solutions. Okay? Pwede na kayo mag-answer. Okay? So, now, naman is that here, adding and subtracting rational expressions using the LCD method. Okay, balik muna tayo sa ating module. Okay, so here, sabi sa atin, recall that when adding or subtracting fractions, we use the least common multiple, or that is the LCM, or the least common denominator, or the LCD. The LCD is the smallest number that all denominators can divide into evenly. Rational expressions follow the same procedure, but when an addition step, we must also consider the variables in the denominators. Let's look at the following example to see how this works in practice. Okay, so practice muna tayo. So we have here um, 1 over 4x plus x raised to 4. At kung mapapansin natin, they have different denominators. We have 4x and x raised to 4. So therefore, kung i-factor out natin yung denominator, si 4x daw, we can write this as 4x is equal to 4 times x. And then, si x raised to 4 naman, ay pwede natin siyang isulat as x. Okay, we have x times x times x times x. At kung mapapansin natin, they have the common denominator of x and x. Okay. So, pero, the LCD here, okay, will be 4x raised to 4. Okay, paano natin siyang magagawa na this is 4x raised to 4? Okay. Hindi natin siya i-multiply. Kasi pag minultiply natin yan, di ba, magiging 4x raised to 5. But then, ang mangyayari, yung same nila na to, yung dalawang x na pareho nila, will be considered only as 1. Okay? So, kung magiging isa na lang yan, therefore, ang mangyayari sa atin will be, meron tayong 4, ito siya, and then, kopyahin natin yung tatlo, x times x times x. And then, yung considered na isa as 1 lang yan na x. Okay? Kaya tayo magkakaroon ng LCM na 4x raised to 4. Okay? So, another one is paano kapag polynomial na siya or meron na tayong dalawang term or more. Okay. So, let us have this one. 8 over 5x plus 5 minus x over 2x plus 1 plus 2 minus x plus 1 squared. Okay. So, kung mapapansin natin, si 5x plus 5, okay, si 5x plus 5, pwede natin yung i-rewrite as 5 times x plus 1. Okay? And then, si 2x plus 1, di naman yan factorable, di ba? So, therefore, as is pa rin siya na 2x plus 1. And then, si x plus 1 squared naman ay pwede natin isulat as x plus 1 and x plus 1. So, kung yaan ay pagsasama-samahin natin, magiging 3 yung x plus 1 natin. Tama? But then, since meron silang same na may x plus 1 ka dito at may x plus 1 ka isa ulit dito sa baba, therefore, i-consider natin siya as isa lang ulit. Isa lang ulit yung bilang niya. So, therefore, pag sinulat natin yan, yung 5, sulat natin, kopyahin natin, and then, si 2x plus 1, okay? Tapos, ito yung natirang x plus 1, at yung ating pinag-isa na x plus 1. Okay? So, therefore, ang mangyayari natin, the LCD will be 5 times 2x plus 1, then x plus 1 quantity squared. Okay? So, yan yung magiging LCD natin. So, now, para mas maintindihan natin, let us use our example. Okay. So, let us use si letter A. We have here 5x over 2x minus 6 minus 7x minus 2 over x squared minus x minus 6. Okay. So, first thing to do is to factor out. Factor natin both numerator and denominator. Okay. So, we have, factor muna natin, we have 5x over, si 2x minus 6, meron siyang common factor na 2. So, therefore, we have 2x divided by 2, we have x minus 6 divided by 2, we have 3. Then, minus 7x minus 2, wala naman siyang common factor. We have 7x minus 2 over, okay, x squared minus x minus 6. Meron tayo dito. Actually, nagamit na natin siya kanina. So, we have here factor na x minus 3, then x plus 2. Okay, so 2 times negative 3, we have negative 6, and then negative 3 plus 2, we have negative 1. So, tama lang. Okay, so kung mapapansin natin, let us first consider our LCD. At ang LCD natin dito ay, okay, the LCD here will be, of course, si 2, and then si x plus 2, and then si x minus 3, na isa lang, hindi dalawa ha, kasi pareho lang naman sila. We can write this as x minus 3. Okay, so therefore, ito yung magiging denominator natin. Okay, so we have here, okay, iklian ko muna, hindi ko muna pagsasamahin. Okay. So ngayon, since yan yung ating LCD, ang gagawin natin is that the LCD divide by the denominator, okay, divide the denominator, multiply it now to 5x or the numerator. Okay, yung ginagawa natin sa ating normal na paggamit ng LCD. Okay, di ba ginagamit din natin siya yung, like for example, we have to divide the LCD to the denominator, the original denominator, and then multiply it now to the numerator. Okay, so we have here our bagong denominator na 2 times x plus 2, x minus 3. And then, 2 times the quantity x plus 2 times the quantity of x minus 3 divided by 2 divided by this one, 2 times quantity x minus 3, we will be getting x plus 2. Okay? X plus 2. Kasi nga, okay, baka kasi malito na kayo. So, we have 2 x plus 2 times x minus 3 divided by the original na denominator, we have 2x minus 3. So, therefore, makakancel si x minus 3, si x minus 3, tsaka si 2. May natira ngayon na x plus 2. Yan ngayon yung imumultiply natin sa ating numerator, which is si 5x. That's why, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng bagong denominator na 5x times x plus 2. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, parang hindi natin siya sinimplify, pinahaba natin. Okay? Kasi kung papansin niyo pag dinilit natin to or kinancel natin to, matitira yung original function niya na 5x over 2 times x minus 3. Okay? So, now, using the same naman sa kabila, we have minus, okay? O kabila naman, we have here first, again, yung denominator nating bago, we have 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 3 over the original na kanyang denominator, x minus 3 times x plus 2. At kung papansin natin, again, we have x minus 3 sa taas, x minus 3 sa baba, x plus 2 sa taas, x plus 2 sa baba. Ang natira ay si 2. So, kung ganon, si 2 ngayon, yung imumultiply natin sa kanyang numerator na 7x minus 2. So, therefore, yung magiging bago natin dito ay 2 times 7x minus 2 over 2 x plus 2 x minus 3. At kung papansin natin, pareho na sila ng kanilang denominator. Okay? Pareho na yung denominator nila. So, that's why, pwede na natin ngayong i-combine yung kanilang numerator. So, we can now rewrite this as a whole na 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 3. And then, this one, ayusin lang natin. We have 5x times x. We have 5x times x, 5x squared. Plus 5x times 2, we have 10x. And then ito, yung negative natin, isama na natin siya kay 2. Negative 2 times 7x, we have negative 14x. Then negative 2 times negative 2, we have positive 4. Okay? So, simplifying this, we have 5x squared. So, 10x minus 14x, we have minus 4x. Then, plus 4. All over 2 x plus 2 times x minus 3. Okay. Is 5x squared minus 4x plus 4 um, can be factored out? Tingnan natin. Check natin dito sa kanilang solutions. Okay. So, mukhang hindi siya factorable. Therefore, ito na yung naging final answer sa drill natin. So, we can now say that this is our final answer. So, So, kung hindi na siya factorable, no need to factor out. Okay, huwag niyo nang pahirapan yung sarili ninyo. Yaan na yung magiging sagot. Okay? And then, for letter B, I will give this to you as your practice. Try nyo siya kung maiintindihan kung paano nyo siya masasagutan. Okay? So, with that, let us move to multiplying rational expressions. Okay. So, last two na lang to for this module. Balik tayo dito sa ating module. Okay, multiplying rational expressions. So, dito naman sa multiplying rational expressions, ay katulad lang din siya nung ginagawa natin. Okay? So, it is just you're going to multiply the numerator sa numerator and then multiply denominator sa denominator. Okay? And then, factor all. First, you have to factor out first, then before doing the multiplication para hindi kayo mahirapan. Okay, and then divide the numerators and denominator by any common factor. So, kung may makikita tayo mamaya na common factor, then cancel out lang natin. Then, yung matitira, doon na natin i-multiply yung remaining numerators and denominators. So, para mas maintindihan natin, let us have this example. Okay. Mahaba agad si letter A. Okay, letter A tayo gumamit. We have letter A na 3x plus 1 over 4x squared plus 4x multiplied by x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x all over 9x plus 3. Again, the first thing to do is to factor all the given polynomials. So, si 3x plus 1, naka-factor out pa ba siya? Hindi naman, diba? So, we have 3x plus 1 as is na yan. Over, okay, 4x squared plus 4x, they have the common factor na 4x. Okay? Labas natin 4x. So, 4x squared divided by 4x, we have x. And then, 4x divided by 4x is positive 1. Multiplied by, okay, multiplied by yung nasa taas natin, x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x. So, first, may common factor muna sila na x. Ilabas muna natin siya. We have x here. And then, pag yan ay nilabas natin, magkakaroon na lang siya ng x squared plus 3x plus 2. All over, okay, si 9x plus 3. Okay, si 9x plus 3 ay meron din siyang common factor na 3. So, labas natin si 3. 9x divided by 3, we have 3x. Then, positive 3 divided by 3, we have positive 1. Okay. Kung mapapansin natin, we still have this na x squared plus 3x plus 2. And that is pwede pa rin natin siyang i-factor out, diba? So, kopyahin lang natin ulit to. We have 3x plus 1 over 4x times x plus 1 multiplied by x. And then, yung factor ng mahaba na to na x squared plus 3x plus 2 ay, di ba, pwede siyang i-factor as x plus 2 times x plus 1. O, 2. 2 times 1, we have 2. 2 plus 1, we have 3. Okay? So, over 3 times 3x plus 1. Okay. And then, next step naman natin, since this is multiplication, okay, so ibig sabihin, i-aano na lang natin siya. Tignan natin, meron ba siyang common na factor sa numerator and denominator. So, kung mapapansin natin, we have 3x plus 1 sa taas, and then we also have 3x plus 1 sa baba. Eh, ma'am, bakit po ganun? Magkahiwalay sila. Actually, kasi, kapag ang iyong operation is multiplication, ibig sabihin, pagsasamahin mo lang din naman yan, 'di ba? Kaya nga natin sabi, numerator sa numerator, denominator sa denominator. So, therefore, pwede yan. Okay lang na mag-cancel. Pero kung yaan ay division, hindi ka pwedeng mag-cancel. Okay? Hindi pwedeng i-cancel yon. So, another one is that meron tayong factor na x plus 1 sa taas and then x plus 1 sa baba. So, pwede nating i-cancel. Sino na lang ang mga natira? Ang natira na lang sa atin sa numerator is x times x plus 2 all over si 4x times si 3. Okay, and then simplifying this, iayos lang natin. x times x, we have x squared, plus x times 2 is we have 2x, all over 4x times 3, we have 12x. Actually, pwede pa nga pala tayo i-ano. Okay, delete ko lang. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron pa tayong pwedeng i-cancel. We have cancel x and then si x dito sa baba. Bakit? Eh, ma'am, di ba 4x yon? Actually, di ba si 4x, pwede mo naman siyang isulat as 4 times x. So, therefore, pwede natin siyang i-cancel. So, cancel din pala to. Ang matitira na lang sa atin will be x plus 2 over 4 times 3 is 12. And this is now your final answer. Okay? So, ganun lang kadali when we multiply rational expressions. So, here, the letter B and letter C, try to answer this on your own para mas maintindihan ninyo kung paano ba siyang masagutan. And now, let us proceed to our last one, the dividing rational expressions. So, balik tayo sa module natin. Okay? So, dividing rational expressions, dito naman ay katulad lang din on how to divide functions. Okay? So, of course, ax over bx divided by cx over dx, we have now, ang gagawin lang natin is that yung i-divide natin na um, na rational expressions will be ang tawag dito, yung babalik rin natin. Okay? We will be reciprocating it. Okay? Para mas maintindihan nyo. So, papalitan lang natin siya. Babalik rin natin, magiging dx over cx na siya. And then, we will now be using multiplication. Okay? So, kapag nag-reciprocal ka, ibig sabihin, your division operation will be, papalitan na siya ng multiplication. So, let us have an example. Balik tayo dito, okay? So, let us have an example here. Let us use yung ating letter A. Okay, gamit ako ng red. We have letter A. So, we have x squared minus 4 over x divided by 3x cubed minus 12x over 5x cubed. Again, what we are going to do here is to get the reciprocal and then yung division operation natin, papalitan natin siya ng multiplication. So, we have x squared minus 4 over x and then multiply na siya. Pabalik na rin natin, magiging 5x cubed over 3x cubed minus 12x. Okay? And then next thing natin to do is to factor out. Okay, we have x squared minus 4. This is this is one of the special product rule natin, 'di ba? Na kung saan a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So therefore, we have x plus 2 times x minus 2. Okay, over x. Kung nakalimutan to, balikan lang ulit yung naging previous lesson natin. Multiplied by 5x cubed, wala naman siyang ibang factor or pwede naman maging factor siya ng 5 times x times x times x. Okay? Para may makancel pa rin tayo mamaya. Over 3x cubed minus 12x. So, meron siyang common factor na 3x. So, common factor na 3x. So, 3x cubed minus divided by 3x is we have x squared. Okay? Minus, okay? So, 12x divided by 3x, we have 4. Tama ba? We have 4. Dahil negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. Okay. So, by here, kung mapapansin natin, x squared minus 4, same siya dito. So, therefore, pwede pa natin siyang i-factor out. So, we have here again, kopyahin lang natin, x plus 2 times x minus 2 over x multiplied by 5 times x times x times x over 3x, then x plus 2, x minus 2. Then ito. Okay. So, si 3x, i-ano na rin natin siya. Pag-iwalayin na natin para hindi kayo mahirapan. We have 3 times x. Okay. So, tingnan na natin ngayon. Meron ba tayong mga makakancel? Una, si x plus 2. May x plus 2 tayo dito sa taas. May x plus 2 sa baba. May x minus 2 sa taas. May x minus 2 sa baba. May x na isa sa taas. May x sa baba. May another x sa taas, another x sa baba. Sino na lang ngayon ang mga natira? We have 5 times x over 3. So, therefore, ang magiging sagot natin dito is that we have 5x over 3. So, yaan na ngayon yung ating final answer. Okay? So, I assume sana naintindihan. So, again, balik ko na sa inyo, ibigay ko na sa inyo sa letter B and sa letter C para makapag-practice kayo. Balikan natin yung module natin. Let's try. Tingnan natin kung meron ba tayong hindi pa natuturo. So that will be end of the discussion for rational expressions and functions. So with that, we can now proceed to another module on the next video lecture. Thank you, everyone.